Greetings everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Unclear and today we're talking about Ashen Iron. If you're here, don't know if you should buy it, no. Just no, don't buy it. Don't waste your money. Not at all. I'm going to tell you why, but seriously, if you're just here to see if you should buy it, the answer is no. Just no. Alright, so we're going to get into the why. I've recorded this a couple of times. There's a few reasons why. The main reason is come from a point of frustration, as this is a day one of a named update. So updates like this usually come with a variety of content to play that hold your attention, they give you some semblance of progression and some threads of what's to come. That doesn't happen here. The mission for this, I won't play any of it because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. I really don't want to spoil it for you. The mission here tells you to go to Devrim K in the EDZ. Now, first of all, I want to say the menus in this game, after playing multiple games, actually really suck. But to get to Devrim K, there's two ways you can go. You can go to the World tab, and you can click here and go to Devrim K. Right there, boop, click it, you go there. Or, because we want to use the portal now, we can go to the event tab, go to play now, click the dead zone, and then hit launch, and it'll take you to the same spot. So you can do that as well, which is just adding buttons for the sake of adding buttons. Which is annoying upon annoying. So I'm not really annoyed at that, it's just that it just seems like I just don't like that that's a thing. I know they did the same with Arms Week, but Arms Week kind of made more sense for some reason. I know, well, Arms Week seemed like it was all there. But you run the mission, Devrim K goes, hey, go do this mission, do 4 parts of it. Now, if you launch it from that quest, it's a at level, non-matchmade activity for you, with a timer, and if you die when the timer expires, you get kicked out, and it doesn't tell you how much progress you've made towards the objective. I ran mine with a team of 3, and it took 10 minutes and 18 seconds, I think, in total. From there, it tells you to do a bounty, which is the wildest thing. Like, complete a bounty. So you complete a bounty, which is usually your second run. So another 10 minutes. So 20 minutes have gone by now. And then it says, go talk to Devrim K. You talk to Devrim K, and he goes, cool. And then the quest log's gone, and then you're back to this page as you were yesterday. And I want to talk about what's changed in the 4 nodes here, and the quests, because they've annoyed me. You got the challenges. It says you can go play Gambit, which doesn't actually exist at the moment. Rift only exists in the old system. So if you want to play Crucible, you got to open Portal, got to go to the World tab, and then you got to go Crucible, and you got to play Rift from here, which gives you only old gear. So one of the weekly objectives is to play Rift, which only gives you old gear. It's not in the Portal. Go Gambit, you play Gambit from here, only old gear. So you go to the Portal, I want new gear, I want the new stuff. Okay. Now first off, my biggest complaint with the Portal, there's lots of complaints, my biggest complaint is we have the save mission, right? Why is that timer not right here? Why do I have to go in every so often and check if it's there? Why do you not give me a timer under right here saying save starts in 15 minutes? I can go, oh sweet bros, we can quickly run a quick fire team and we'll come back and save will be up. Why is that not a thing? It irritates me. I'm like, okay, so I've run my Reclaim. I gotta say, Reclaim itself as a standalone thing was actually relatively enjoyable as a solo player. In a team, it's just cakewalk. Yeah, Onslaught's more enjoyable as a team. So I go, oh, I can do solo again. And I'm like, okay. None of these inspire fun. None of these scream out going, play me. I got things you want. It's just like, okay. No, you don't. You actually don't. You have nothing I want. And they don't really bring forth that sense of joy and fulfillment you want from video games. That's what we want video games from. We want them to be enjoyable, fulfilling, and distracting. This is just boring. You can tell. Be honest. If you've been playing solo ops to level up, how many of you have this only on your screen? How many of you have solo ops? You're locked into solo ops so much that you don't have a YouTube video or something playing in the background that you're watching. Honestly, let me know. Let me know if that's you. Let me know if you're so locked into solo ops that you have nothing playing on your other screen. And you those don't exist. If you do, you're probably lying. Go to fire team ops. Okay, fire team ops. Now for me and my teammate and my other teammate, fire team ops was bugged. We played Fallen Saber and got 0 drops twice in a row. 0 drops. So we spent 30, I think it was like 33 minutes in total. Because I ran the wrong loadout and had no heavy weapon that could do damage. And I couldn't deal with overload champions, so it took a lot longer. But 30 minutes, no drops. I remember quite clearly that 5 drops was going to be more drops. 0 drops is significantly lower than 2 drops. I was like, okay, that's annoying. I was like, before you jump off, bro, we'll go through some Pinnacle runs. I was like, oh, so there's dungeons, bro. There's dungeons now. What do you get from dungeons? Bushido set. I don't care. I was fighting Bushido set for the last 2 months. I don't want any more Bushido set until I get to tier 5 now. I'm not going to be replacing it. I was like, okay. I was like, oh, but they're only parts of the dungeon. They're not the whole dungeon. You can do parts of the dungeon. Like, okay, it's not really for me. Why do these not have their own sets of gear for them? Why am I running Heffin's Vengeance dungeon encounter for Bushido armor? Why is that the Pinnacle armor set for all Pinnacle ops? Why is there not another armor set for Pinnacle ops, depending on what you're doing? Why? Especially with dungeons. Dungeons that annoys me the most. Because dungeons actually already have their own armor set. So now I'm going to not get that armor set and get Bushido sets. So, okay. I was like, run Crucible, bro. Run Crucible. Got the new rocket launcher. It's kind of cool. Controls alright, but there's only so much PvP you can play. And I like PvP, but on a day 1 of a named expansion, named update, you don't want to be doing PvP stuff. You want to be doing the new content, the new things. But it's not there. Yes, there's new weapons. I did talk about them in an earlier video. Yes, there's new cosmetics, which you have to pay for. There's new reward passes. There's a new exotic scout rifle, or pulse rifle, which is meant to compete alongside my mint retrograde, according to the last Vidoc I watched. Which it doesn't. I don't like weapons. I'm being serious. I don't like weapons that you have to shoot and then do an action for them to do the most damage. Especially with mint retrograde. Like, I don't have the top tier mint retrograde, but I do have Envious Arsenal bait and switch. And that thing just does damage. I can just shoot it and leave it alone. It's just... It doesn't feel like this expansion has our entertainment value locked in. It's definitely more apparent with more and more games coming out. Like I said, I played Destiny Rising a lot. And the way that sets up is like, hey, this has happened. Hey, this has happened. Hey, this is happening. And you're like, yeah, you get bombarded a little bit with what's going on in the game. But they're all time segmented, so you can kind of see. And they're all got their... You can quite easily find them where they are. And I was like, okay. But Destiny has really lost the fun aspect of it, and today really, really irritated me. More so than normal. Like, normally I'm like, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. But I went to stream, and within 47 minutes into my stream, I was already going, what am I doing now? I actually asked people, what do I do now? Did I miss something? Am I missing an objective? Did I not pick something up correctly? There was nothing to do. 40 minutes after the expansion dropped, the DLC dropped. And that is such a piece of shit move. And just really irritated me. So much to the point where I looked at the new gear set, and normally every time an expansion comes out, I normally buy something from the store. Every time. Because I think, you know, I enjoy this game so much, I play it so much. And there's this awesome gear set. I was like, I'll buy this. I was like, if I play all day, because I put the day aside, I took the day off work to play all day, I was like, this armor set looks actually amazing. If I play all day, I'll come pick this up for myself. It's like, hey, you played all day. Here's an extra $15, whatever it is. And now it's my 40 minutes. I feel like they owe me their armor set just for wasting my time. But I just wanted to get that frustration out there, and just want to know if any of you guys feel the same, because as I said, it's a pain point now that I thought be alleviated with this update. The fact that it's gotten worse with this update just seriously sets the tone up that I don't care about Renegades. If you have lost me by now, I'm not holding out to December for more of this. I know December's going to bring a dungeon, which I won't run till the week after anyway, if I play it. I've already paid for it, so I might as well play it. But like, I don't see how between then and now there's going to be enough changes that this boring loop of a gameplay system they've now set up is going to continue. But that's just me. That's how I feel. I'd love to know how you guys feel down below. So if you made it to the end, be sure to leave your thoughts and feelings down below. And honestly, if I've missed something and I'm seriously way off base with what's to do, I'd love to you guys to let me know. But until next time, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the other stuff to help the algorithm. But until next time, guys, I want to say thank you all so much for watching. And thank you so much for being here. Until next time, stay safe, take care, and bye for now.